EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The Steelers in this one, long-time head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. And he's dropping back to throw. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Broncos switch, Broncos switch.
At the 47-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
The give here on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
To throw here on first down. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
15 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
Complete to number 14.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
19 Tiger, 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Yeah, that's one plot hole I kind of wish they answered. The fact that Joyce and Hopper and Steve's dad all moved from high school. That kind of bothers me that they didn't even fucking address that.
That's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 8-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Let's go now.
They have 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Brian Wright on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
They'll throw to start the drive. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Lose your track.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. New set of downs for them from the 31. They go play action on 1st down. Cut out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Steelers get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Back to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Check that.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Ready?
A gain of 15.
On left line.
Look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last play sent him back across midfield here, second and long.
60 Vikings.
Looking in the air here. Complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First down. A 39-yard gain on the play.
Working inside the red zone. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Here we go. 19, go.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Saints. And it's Josh Allen. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Texans move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here.
Oh, yeah.
From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Jalen McMillan. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Bucs started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Chicago Bears. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Bears with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and
air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Sending
Cougar 19.
the two.
Yeah.
Go, Reed, go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third.
Brings up third down and 11.
Down. 68, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Third and long for him here. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And this will stick them back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field first and goal from the 5.
Henry just to have him be like, actually, I enjoy being evil, so it's like,
Chance
whatever.
to pay off the defense's effort as they start out first and goal. Now design run. Here's Milrow. And he gets a few on the
actually
points
make
forward.
it seem real and less
One of those
weird.
sneaky little
God.
runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead to 14-0. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers offense headed out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Now looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
Their own 5-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Panther Street. Tag. Bronco 80.
Here's the one back on the handoff. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards.
That wasn't the last
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run
They really
game,
did, though.
you will take it in the NFL.
Come on. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
The season ends
Ask
with
for a little bit
Robin
more on
being
that
more
one.
confident than
That's
Nancy.
that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I don't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
33-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Milrow hangs on to it. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Milroe throwing on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short
Love
gain.
that Steve wasn't even trying to get back with me. He was just rage baiting Jonathan for the love of the game.
And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Begins his return at the 16. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
Trying
to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Pat Surtain has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go,
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
65, 18 Cardinal, 18
It's a design keeper for Milroe. And what a great run, but they are cruelly denied that first. It's going to be 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on, come on.
It's a design run for Milroe. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Get it. Ready.
Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready. Let's go.
I love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2.
4 yards.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
19 light.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready,
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
One specific scene is so fucking
All
bad.
right,
I
Steelers to the
closed
line
my
now.
eyes.
First and 10.
Oh my god.
19, 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
Okay,
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
So he was just in the upside down, just sitting there gay as fuck. That's
And
crazy.
this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
So they were showing the finale
Desperation time here. Finds
in
him over the middle.
theaters last night,
They
and
are
some of the
sent
cast
off
went
the
to go
field.
see
They
it
had to go for
together.
it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover
And
on
someone
downs.
said Caleb should be allowed to beat people with a hammer. So whoever took this photo, right, here's the whole cast. There's Stephen Brothers, right.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no
That's
timeouts
funny.
left to stop them.
That's good.
First and 10 from the 32.
Red light, ready, go.
Sending him on the dive. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, here we go.
Another carry for him.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go. Ready.
They give it to him again. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Big guy trying to pound this one forward. And I think they got him just in time. Yep, they held him short of the marker to narrowly force this turnover on downs. This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Oh my god. This was the same girl
Okay.
from season 2 when Dustin asked her to dance.
Oh, it's the same girl?
Yeah. It's the same girl. Okay, can you send me the one that I did post on that point?
Yeah, I'm almost exited.